She said I have nightmares everywhere. I need to do my intro. I'll do it right now. Hello, everybody. My name is Alex, but my pals call me Al, and we are playing The Casting of Frank Stone. It's the new Dark Pictures anthology game where it's like the choose your own adventure type thing. Probing Bad Dream. Are you okay? I'll ask, are you okay? Linda and Maddie are
you
pals.
Okay?
Yeah. Guess I just
How do you doze off in front of people? I can't even...
What happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
That's a big elephant.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh, this guy's a nerd. He knows random facts.
Playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
I mean, look at her house, yeah. Take her money.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so
I'm with you,
desperate to get her
Linda.
hands
Let's
on this
investigate.
film.
Please let me go back upstairs to the
First rule of
secret
business
passage.
is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
You don't have to talk like
Are
that.
we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Let's go. I'm looking. I'm searching.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? Knew Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Quite large.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Did Maddie not come? I'm gonna be suspicious. Keep him on his toes.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing
cool.
in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, Just catching up.
Maddie, why now?
So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Interesting. I wonder, I'm gonna have to Google if there's like real life.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Now I got lots of thoughts. I have to like wait to talk to you guys about it until they're done talking.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks.
Okay,
It's
shush.
Italian.
Stop
Well,
talking.
The shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy.
Okay,
so I got these
I'm ignoring them
pants from
now.
His guy's guy had him tailored just right by the other guy. No,
It's hard for me to.
blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Oh my god, they're just gonna keep
Sure.
talking forever.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
This.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't
Oh.
tell me.
Huh.
You can be sure of that.
Now that was a curious sound.
Ooh, we found another secret passageway. Anyway, what I was going to tell you is now I want to Google if there are some real life examples of films that are like lost to history that people think are cursed. Because that sounds really interesting. And then, what else was I going to tell you guys? I was thinking so many thoughts. Oh, with the believing in it makes it real sort of thing. Oh my. There was this one anime that I watched. It's one of my favorites called, I think it's called like Recreators. I think I watched it at the time. What did I watch it on? I can't remember. Whoa! Hello! I thought I was by myself.
Every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Anyway, the anime was about stories and how if enough people believe in a story, it makes it real. So like characters are coming to the real world, and it's because so many people believe in them. I don't know. You know, anime plot lines are hard to explain verbally, but it was really cool. I highly suggest it. What am I supposed to be looking at here? I always think that when I'm doing this, Linda's in the corner just, what? I always feel like there's like this one little thing that I need to hover over to, but I don't think so. Okay. Augustine has an interest in temporal machinery. If only I knew what that meant. I hate that I didn't get the other secret passageway. You gonna jump scare me? Why is that where her head goes if I'm not? Linda, keep your head steady. Why is it so wobbly? Did I miss something? I'm confused. Let me look. No signal. No signal right here. Can we... I noticed that, and I care about it. Okay. It's auto-saving. Why does it... It makes me so mad. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me please. There's no signal here. For what room? Oh, her reliquary. Hey, I noticed that. What's this? Oh, right. Okay. All right. Fine. 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 I don't think there's anything else in here. Well, even if Linda didn't notice it, I noticed that there's no camera in her reliquary. Oh, she's got a bonsai tree? The looking mechanic feels strange. I guess they'll tell me when something's important, but... You guys are sneaky. I don't even hear you guys catch up to me. Oh, okay. I'm going upstairs.
Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Yes, I agree.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Oh.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
What happened to Jaime?
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I want to punch this guy in the face. I mean, let's give her a... Where's my mouse? Hello?
I'm so sorry.
Am I
you had to
lost
go
somewhere?
through
My
that.
mouse is lost in the void.
It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Maddie and Linda are
Bonnie.
best buddies.
I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I could care less about you.
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
This guy's a dick. I don't like him. I will not be trying that hard to keep you alive. Also, I don't like that he's leading the pack now. I want to be in front. I want to be in front. Get me in front. I want to be in front. Move, 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 move. I want to look at things first.
Cool statue.
Is it a chainsaw?
Missing a piece, though.
It's missing a piece. Chainsaw and what? What could he be? What could he be possibly holding in his other hand? Okay.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
Like from
It's
a steel
beautiful.
mill. It's beautiful. I don't know if that's what I would call it. The face of evil, the true story.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Oh, yeah, the sheriff took credit for it. That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made the silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended up on Cedar Hills trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. Said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me, I don't buy it. I never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone, saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Okay.
I should check on Maddie. Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
Where'd she go? She was here. She was by the... Oh, okay. I was like, she's by the open window.
And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Is she talking to someone on the phone?
Ghost Dan?
Looks like it opens with a
Not
key.
in a million years. No way.
Maddie, who are you talking to, bud? This thing! How is this thing everywhere? Hi. Talk. Oh, okay, this is what goes to the next section. I think I got everything here. Anything in here in the middle? I don't want to talk to you. Missing a piece though. I don't know if that's something I can do now or later. That looks like a thing I can turn. Okay. Don't want to miss things and then get left out and then I can't go back and do it. Okay. Open. Linda, you need to get your eyes checked. That was blurry. Okay.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Maddie,
talking
are
to?
you okay?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
Maddie, hello?
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic.
That's worse.
It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer.
Aw.
I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
It's not gonna be curt. Reminisce.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me.
Why are we getting so close? Linda.
Everything's still so fuzzy.
I
about
don't
what
think we need to get
happened,
that
but
close.
There's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves.
That's cool. I like how they shot it too,
Only
almost
thing
like it was
that
like a
mattered was that
shoebox.
moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
That's sweet.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Maddie and Linda are best buddies.
Look,
We're just gonna slowly freeze out Stan, I think.
I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
How could I... It's from a clue, so I'm gonna do it.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
Maddie doesn't appreciate... Maddie!
So, do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a
Reliquary.
place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Did that kind of look like Frank Stone? The Phantom of Cedar. I
What's taking them so long?
am smart. I promise.
I
you
thought we were gonna have a
guys.
production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
It's hard for me to not be nice.
Right at time.
Time to get cooking.
Is there a weird little tension going on there?
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
What is the machine called? Like a microfiche?
Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, there are
That
looks
reminds
being
me. Now that
exchanged.
you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff.
Dad.
We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
I'm confused because he said Dad got a little bit more credit. So Sheriff Green, who's... I thought the current sheriff was his dad. Did his dad not die? Did he actually live? Sorry, I'm being a wet blanket,
Stone's victims were...
but I think it's
Real
good
people.
to ground.
This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't
So,
know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here.
Yeah, that
What
is.
gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
I'm stubborn.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris is
Chris?
a lot.
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. And I'm gonna go make this thing, any way I have to.
Whatever, they can break up. I don't think they're meant to be. Look around the garage, then talk to Linda. Okay, we're looking. Ooh, there's lots of things to look at. Excuse me, sir. End of an era. This one?
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go.
End of an era. Cedar Mill.
Here,
Cedar.
why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for
I
Frank
can't
Stone
read
references.
and while you're
We're
talking at the
looking
same
for
time.
anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Okay. Cedar Still Mill to permanently close August 24th, 1967. The Cedar Still Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town, is to be permanently closed
Here,
after
look
over
at this.
40 years of our continuous...
Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No,
Stop
but it goes into the
talking,
mindset of the workers.
please.
People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him.
I mean, it is
to the
interesting
way
that they-
he was, or
People were
why he
unwell
did
a
what he
year
did, or
before.
something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Anyway, founded by Howard Kinsey Tester in 1921, the mill in its wartime heyday produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Tester's legacy was
I
honored
pulled some of these
for his
together,
daughter Morgan in a
What's that?
statement given on Wednesday morning.
obituaries from around the time of the murders and a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Morgan Tester's statement suggested the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of the respect for the memories of those murdered on its premises by a former employee, Stone. Not everyone is convinced by this justification, however. Okay, nothing on the back. Please let me read the other one. Okay.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Oh, let me read it. September 16th, 1963. As Cedar Hills tries to make sense of the recent events at the Cedar Still Mill, more disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal. 36-year-old machinist? Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday. Stone, who our own Sheriff Kusich is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball. Most shocking are those growing rumors that Stone was taken on by Cedar Still and its owners, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence. Frank Stone committed several murders prior to those carried out at the
okay with
steel
all this
mill.
Frank Stone stuff.
Okay. Tom Holtz interview. How do we have this? Whoa. Wow, it's neat. Okay. What is this? Oh, item. Okay. Do I need I don't know what kind of ancient machinery I need. to play that? Oh, probably over here in the boombox. Oracle of the Omniverse. Whose is this? What? Huh? It was through my own practices, learned from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point where I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached. Okay. Who is this person?
An omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have our own finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. Two, the very different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. So they're just kind of talking about like the choices and the different realities that we're going to do with this gameplay. It's just interesting that it specifically mentions Cedar, but claiming there are multiple versions of people and objects across different realities. Yeah, okay, we're gonna play this guy. Ooh, what's this in the corner? Wait, this was in... Why is this coming everywhere? What's happening? Why is this following me? Q, use item. Place. Press.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell.
Tom, our friend
Don't
Tom.
think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero.
Aw.
Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world.
I wonder who the person is who...
Or worse.
Like that baby who they grew up to
Sam
be.
took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
What happened if I, in the beginning, if I didn't kill him? I feel like that's like a pretty big narrative change. Like, how would they have made that work with the rest of the story?
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Okay, so his dad, his dad, who was Sam Green, who is now the sheriff. I think that's, oh, no, one more thing, I almost missed it. Murder mill. Scene 8A, fade in. Close-up of the boy, Jaime. Angry, you just don't get it, do you? Neat. That's the scene we saw in the beginning. Alright, I'll talk to you now, Linda.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Let's just out and say it. Let's just cut to the meat of it, Jaime.
Do you think I should worry about how tight they're getting after like one day?
Her
She
hand
barely
is...
knew Robert existed, and now they're inseparable.
They're friends, Jaime. But sometimes friends both long for something more. Something passionate. Something...
Okay, stop.
Linda, why are you doing that to him?
I've been thinking about something for the movie. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect, but I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Oh, okay. So it's not always. I don't know. I can be petty. I don't like any of these choices. I probably would have just rolled my eyes. Be like, okay. Is that being petty, though?
For some Roberts research.
Jaime, he does work at the library.
How could I forget?
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
This seems fun. I want to make a movie. What you doing, Bonnie?
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
That's a cool shot.
There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
Ooh, the music is intense.
All right. This way.
Okay, we're playing at Chris. As Chris. Almost 9 o'clock. Find the entrance to the storm drain. You guys shouldn't be following me. That's just gonna be annoying for you all. Squeeze.
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Well, that was agile, Chris. Jeez. You parkour?
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very...
Decisions, decisions.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Fine. Why does it do this to me? I lose my... Let's risk it. We're already risking it.
Let's keep this as simple as possible and not waste any time.
Okay, okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
We will.
Hop on over.
Whoa! Captain America?
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Sounds like he's got some, like,
I used
trauma.
to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up,
Can you move, Jaime?
nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary.
That's the thing.
It had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
That goes hard.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Aha. Don't worry, everybody. I'm just looking for stuff. I saw something glow on the ground over here, so I gotta go find it. Just keep chatting amongst yourselves. Mother-daughter ring. She says she has found the root of evil, the source of rot corroding the town. Oh, it's a trinket. Oh my god, for that box. Right? Which means I'm on chapter 5 and I found my first trinket. I thought I was searching so good. What have I been doing wrong? Where are things? I must find the trinkets. Okay, you guys are over there. Anything over here that I need to find? And you're over here. This is where we were. I was wondering if you guys are like giving me hints or something. Like here to here. Did I just get a thing? Am I crazy? I thought I saw a space. Oh, crawl there. Okay. I don't know. It seems like they're giving me hints, so I'm gonna... Okay, that was just 2 ways to go. Interesting.
It's my dad. Everybody, hide.
What terrible timing.
Anyone there?
Getting too old for this.
He won't come back this way again. Let's go.
Okay. You know that, but you don't know at what time he goes to that part? This just seems like so much fun. Getting up to abandoning, or just hanging out, or adventuring in some abandoned places with your pals.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
That's a cool shot. Where's the other guy? Rob. That glow. Is that a shiny thing that I can find? Shiny thing. Why are you guys just standing right here? So close to one another. Hello. I go in. What is this? The river. Chris is just like running around in circles. This way? Okay, wait, they're making me choose again. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I can't miss things. It breaks my heart to miss things. If I am, they're like very well hidden. Is that a thing that I missed back there? Would they do that to me? I have a complex now. I'm so paranoid. Okay, fine. Fine, I'm going up.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan
I
blades?
get tetanus.
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Cool.
Thanks.
It's
Brought one for
funny.
everyone?
It's a funny,
Yeah.
funny joke.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
Oh, someone was a Boy Scout.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
That looks like poopies. Are you going in a poopy tunnel? Who's watching? Poop tunnel. We're in a poop tunnel. What could it mean? Oh, it's here again. What does it mean? Ancient people used to write on walls to tell stories. What does it mean?
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
Maybe
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night? Real
Oh, I
bad.
sure do.
Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
That doesn't surprise me.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frank Stone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up,
I can't. I'm stuck in this
gets
part.
that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
Yeah, that
You
has to
sound
be
disappointed.
like horribly
No.
traumatic.
No.
Okay, we're gonna squeeze. This is definitely how you get tetanus. Ooh, a thing. Oh, a thing.
Who would have
The-
left this here?
The specter that stalks the fog. They're kind of cute. They've been warning me. Oh, someone like camped here. Cool. I think I'm supposed to be, every time I find those little, I was gonna call them stuffies. Whatever they are. Relics? Yeah, relics. Oh, this is why they keep popping up, so I can see that I found one. Not doing super hot. That's rough. Let me... Collection. Philip Ohumo was already a ghost haunted by a childhood of war. Otto Haven Wreckers offered him a new beginning, but familiar pains followed him like a shadow, ready to break his spirit. Now this banshee of suffering stalks the fog, striking without remorse. Fear this apparition of terror, fear greatly the wail of its bell, for it wails for thee. I think these give me hints, but I honestly can't tell. Where are the things that I just found in the little box? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how many of those are. Climb. Seems like that's what you want me to do. Or down there. I look okay. Let's see what's over here. The thing? Anything? You guys don't seem to be following me. Is that because this is locked? Horrible. Horrible. I'm scared. Why would a shopping cart be down here? Why is that one different?
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again. Huh. A little key.
Casting shed. Yay.
Better get back to Robert.
Is this another door? Okay, that one's locked. I had the urge to pull up my map and see if I've gotten everything like they show you in Resident Evil. I've been playing that game for way too long, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Can you not crowd the window? I'm stuck in... Okay. Cool. Did she say I better get back to Robert and not to...
So, like I was saying, but I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Keep going. Who is tagging this? Well, I know, but I gotta try. Just kind of my thing. Okay. I'm coming, I'm sorry. I just gotta see. Huh. Is this really what steel mills look like? I think I just... Oh, that looks frightening. Gotta go. I can't see anything. Oh, I'm scared. I'm down here by myself. That doesn't have a doorknob. I'm scared. Oh, is that just a dead end? Why allow me to go this way if there's nothing here? Why build this? In your game? Why? Okay. Interesting. You made like a squeeze? I don't understand. There has to be something. This is a thing? Oh my god, I'm going crazy. Okay, I guess not. Sorry for the detour, everybody. Is this a door? Can I open this? They're like, Chris, please, just like walk with us. That's where I was. Nearly there.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the direct...
I'm sorry. I know we were having a good conversation, but I must investigate. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, so, I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's hot?
Don't I?
Knock it off.
Must find things. I must. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like making you guys come down here. Thought there was an F. F? Nope. Okay, I'm just annoying everybody. Linda? Did we lose Linda?
I think this is it. Up there.
Okay. Last chance to turn back. Well, I couldn't find anything else, so let's do this. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Thought you were just gonna take it for me.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
Uh-oh. Huh? I think that was an autosave right there, so I'm gonna stop. I've been playing for over an hour now, but we're getting. I think this is when there's always like a build up. You can kind of sense the story. This is when we're reaching like where everything, like Act 2, where everything goes crazy, and we're gonna start learning things, and we're gonna start running from a killer or something. But I'm very curious if this is an interesting setup with like the different timelines, and then it's interesting with like the Augustine Lieber, and there's like definitely like magic stuff happening. So, yeah, I'm interested to learn more. I kind of like more when it's like more grounded in reality, because just like, oh, it's a magic thing, but it does leave a lot more questions, which makes it interesting to be like, okay, you gotta explain this to me, how the heck all this is working. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. I post videos almost every single day, so hopefully I see you all tomorrow. Bye, pals.